JT Pells, a tax quarterback. Why does sales get such a bad rap in any industry? Used car salesmen, I would say, are probably the worst.
Yeah.
Or at least
they get a bad. They're not the worst people. They get a bad they have the worst reputation.
Yes.
For whatever reason.
Yes. At least for me, I look at sales as a good thing. Of course, there are people who use their powers for evil. That happens.
What if he uses his power for evil?
I do agree that they get its bad rap. I think a lot of it is going to get deep. I think it actually comes from the school system. Because when we learn in school, we learn to be employees. You know, that's like, oh, our parents used to say, oh, the guy's just a salesman. He's just a salesman. So it gives that negative connotation. And then what we learn when we're 5 and 6 carries on when we're 40 instead of looking at it differently. Like, oh, no, they're beneficial. You have a problem. They have a solution. You have a mutually beneficial understanding or a medium of exchange, which would be money. Everybody wins. When people come to us, they have tax problems. We have the solutions. After they leave us, oh, our tax problems are gone. So I don't know why. It's the biggest one I see is like, and we talk about this all the time. When you go into a store, right? You've been to TJ Maxx, and you walk in like, hey, welcome to TJ Maxx. How can we help you?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. No, you're not. You came in here for a reason. You might have a solution. Like I try to now, after I learned that, shout out to you, Carlton, who taught us that analogy. Whenever I go into a store and they say, do you need any help? I try to say, yes, I'm looking for soap. And they're gonna say, oh, it's in aisle 10. Before I would say, no, I don't need help. And I'd wander around a maze, like looking in the food for the soap.
This way, that
because my time is not valuable. So now actually, whenever I go into a store, I try to say, if people ask me for help, yeah, I'm looking for this product. Can you help me find it? And they'll say, yeah, it's in aisle 4. So that I think it dates back to the school system. People telling us like, oh, they're just trying to sell you things. Yeah, so are you. You're trying to sell your labor. You're trying to date somebody. It's a sales pitch. It's all it is.
Oh, I love that bit from Steve Byrne. He has that joke where he's like, yeah, dating's a sales pitch. He's like, it is. Like, I go to a club. He's like, I saw a pretty girl. Like, oh man, you're so hot. You want to go home with me? And she's like, oh my God, get away from me. Oh, okay, you're totally right. We should do that. Let's just go out back and make out. Oh my God, you sicko, get away from me. How about I buy you a drink? Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
He's like, like you're bidding down. Like it's sales.
Baby stepping.
And like when he said that, I was like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I think a lot of times people don't know how to sell or maybe convince or persuade. And so then they go into it as a customer like, oh, this guy, like almost like ninjas, like this guy's trying to get me, like I'm ready to fight.
Oh, I always jokingly tell people like when you go into sale, they're like, okay, okay, here it comes a pitch. Let me dodge it. Okay, oh no, that's not it. All right, oh, okay. It's a fight, and it should be more of a dance.
Because yeah, it's like if I'm going there to solve the problem, I should be open to like, okay, what is he gonna try and sell me? How's he gonna help me fix my problem? And he's not gonna fix it for free.
Yeah, because when you get on a sales call with somebody, like when I do, like I want them to win. I want them to be like, yes, please tell me. I'm not going there just to like price shop. Like I want to know, okay, I've seen all your advertisements.
You mean when you go into sales call as a customer?
Yes, as a customer.
Oh, okay.
And I think most people do too. Maybe not like, obviously they might say, oh, I'm just price shopping. But if they hear the right pitch, I'm like, I'm in.
Yeah.
So that's it is. Like they want to be sold. People want to be sold. It's just for whatever reason they've been taught for a long, long time that sales is bad. It's sleazy. It is what it is. But when in reality, we all wouldn't be here if our mom and dad didn't sell each other on getting married.
That's not always married.
That's true.
Do we need to talk about the birds and the bees, JT?
I've heard about the birds and the bees, but this is ridiculous.
Point being, somebody bought and sold something to make sure that you were born.
Yeah, and I would say this. The example I always give people is like a tie, right? Mm-hmm. A tie is what, $20, maybe $60 or $100 if you go to the quote right place or whatever. Well, it's because you don't have to buy the damn tie. Yeah. But like you're willing to give over $20 because you need it to look good in a photo for the next 50 years because you're getting married or whatever. Like you want the tie more than the dollars. Yeah. The store wants the dollars more than the tie. They got plenty of ties. They don't need more ties in there.
Everybody wins.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's the biggest thing is sales, it's mutually beneficial. I just think I agree with you. People look at it as a boxing match as opposed to
a dance.
Yeah, a dance. Tell the people why do you bring up a dance in particular? Oh, it's something that
it is true. So most people may not know this about me, and I'm going to try to bring a little more of my personal life. I may not physically look like it now, but I was and still am a pretty good salsa dancer. And the reason why I fell in love with it so much, the dance, is that it's a partner dance. And it's really, there's not much talking, right? For all of us, I know Carter Cofield, I see you taking salsa lessons on there, right? It's all about subtle movements, right? Like when you shift your weight, you want them to turn. If you're going to do a cross-body lead, you're opening up, telling them to move through. But I'm not saying, okay, cross-body lead, you're going to move here. It's all
Well,
about
the point is
talking
you're,
about
you're
talking.
working together, though.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
You're working together.
You're in sync.
And your follow or your girl or guy, you have to be willing, because if the girl's like stiff and not going to move, she's not going to do what you want. So it's the both same thing. It's a dance, and that's why I use that as it's a dance without talking, but it has to be mutually beneficial because the girl feels good, I feel good, and then who knows? Maybe 9 months later, there's a junior.
If you're, I mean, we might have to start calling you the Casanova instead of the tax quarterback. We might have to do that.
I like that one. I like that one.
Awesome. All right, JT, I'll give you last chance. Anything else you need to, or you want to get off your chest when it comes to sales, or something you? No, I'm serious. So, because like most people, I think look at it very
a lot negatively. Of accountants do too.
That's true. Yeah, I think people do in general. That's for sure.
I think a lot of it is that you want to, and I've done this too, as I've gotten better at it, is I look at it as finding out if I can help somebody. Because when we go into a call, like we don't just automatically assume, like we vet them, right?
It's fact finding.
It's fact finding. That's the way I look. Because now, like, I don't want to work with just anybody that has a pulse. When I first started, I'm like, I'll take anybody. But now it's like, wait a minute, do they have a business? Do they have this? Do they have that?
Yeah.
So
And the more info you have, the better tax advice and help you can provide them.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have the info, you're just guessing. Oh, we're gonna do this tax strategy, and you find out that doesn't work.
No, and that's why, like, anybody is on a call with us, like, it's not really high pressure. It's more just fact finding. It's like, hey, like, we find these facts. We think we can help you. You're tired of overpaying by $30,000. Here's a solution. And we paint it in a really nice way, and it's not like a sleazy way. We don't try to like high pressure anybody, but that's all I gotta say about sales.
Cool, that works. So if somebody's ready to if somebody's ready to buy, which is most likely they're ready to buy and basically work with us, and because that's the most important thing, right? Is here, like, we can do it all. If they need returns, tax strategy, bookkeeping, payroll, like whatever it is, it's like just get it all done in one place. For a business owner that wants that ease when it comes to taxes and accounting, what's the best way to like get in contact with you?
Best way, click like, subscribe, and all that stuff. But also make sure you sign up for our email list. Depending on which platform, it's going to be in the bio for Instagram. It'll be in the description for YouTube, or it'll probably be here on this screen. jtpells.com/email. And then when you sign up for that, you automatically get a cheat sheet, the top 5 tax leaks that your business is making. We're going to shore up those tax leaks, and you're going to be like, wow, I just saved thousands of dollars from this PDF cheat sheet. I need to work with these guys. And then, like I said, by the time you read that, you're going to be like, we're in. Where do we sign up?
Cool. JT Pells Tax Quarterback. Thank you.
You got it. If you want even more tax tips, make sure to sign up for our email list. Link in the description. You're going to get cheat sheets, all that. And then by the end of it, you're going to say, I'm switching to these guys and I'm getting rid of my CPA.